Alright, welcome everyone. We are today talking about some Chinese gameplay. Now, so many people ask me, will I upload a Chinese game, a Chinese guide or something like that? Well, here you go. This is gonna be my Chinese guide for you. So, what we are doing, a very casual chopping trees with China, and after that, just put that meal next to the berries. So many people says, don't put it next to the berries, put it close to the TC. No, we don't care about that. We wanna have fun with China, and this build will be also an aggressive Chinese build. Yeah, you heard it correctly. So when you put all your 6 villager on that meal that you boosted with an IO, don't forget that the first unit you need to get out is an IO, you need to get a little bit of wood. Boom. After that, we build a village. You don't get that much wood, just a little bit. We build a village. We build a mining camp together. And now we are just focusing to get our food. Now this is gonna be really nice. Also, this is not a pro scout build. We are ignoring pro scout right now. Because you know, like you can play this goddamn game without pro scouting. Right? So let's see what we are going to cook up within this build. Simple. Making villagers some food, getting some gold. So far simple, right? But I don't want to push like crazy amount of China taxation on you because you know China is famous for all those taxes. But sadly, because you are playing China, you have to use your IOs. But this is very simple, right? You just put the IO on the food, you are getting the food. That's it, right? That's nothing hard with it. Okay. So now we are checking the taxes. We have the taxes ready. We are doing a one drop off with the food. We're picking up the gold, the tax from the meal, and we are dropping out to the TC. Simple, right? Nothing hard with it. Okay. And what we are going to do, our Imperial Academy, we want to put the Imperial Academy close to some of those resources, right? Some of those resources, we're going to put them close. Drop the food, get the tax, and we're going to put many villagers as soon as he is back. Boom, many villagers on the landmark. We age up with the Imperial Academy. And what's going to be crazy here with this build, you're gonna absolutely love it. This build will promote early aggression, delayed Song Dynasty. Now you're gonna see why is it so good and why is it so strong, the delayed Song Dynasty. All your gold will come from making units. Like absolutely just making units. You need to get a little bit of wood to be able to make a lumber camp, but I'm gonna use the villagers when they are finishing with the landmark. Landmark is done. I'm tuning up the Imperial official immediately, and when I'm gonna get gold, I'm gonna get the Imperial examination. Now it's very simple to play with the IOs. You need 2 IO, one of them on the mill, and the other one is on he's gonna be on the wood. That's all you have to do. Nothing crazy within this build. I think that's very simple and you can easily follow it, right? So you either boost the food or the wood, or you can boost both of them. There is no problem boosting both of them. Zero mistakes. Okay, you can even pull off the villagers from gold. You don't need it anymore. But you need the villagers on wood and food. That's all you need. Wood and food, wood and food. And you will see, you're gonna have a lot of gold. You will understand why people are so mad on the high level about the Chinese taxation. Because you're gonna have like a brutal amount of gold by making units. So the first production building is always based on which civilization you are playing against. If you are playing against French, you can start with the barrack. If you're playing against English, you can start with the stable first. But actually what you need to do is just production building and making units out of it immediately. Hook those units up. You can even get another your first Imperial official that you can use it to boost buildings. Oh, hello there. Thank you. Wow, that's such a gold league play. So now what you need to do is just keep making units, keep making units. The extra IO you get, you can even use it, the extra IO, to boost one of your buildings. And you don't need to get Song Dynasty immediately. Just don't even push yourself for Song Dynasty. Just make the units, hook them up, hook them up. Just keep making them. If you need to add spearmen, add spearmen. But what actually you really need is a huge army. Your wood is gonna be good. You are getting a lot of gold. So you just need to collect the taxes. Just collect those goddamn taxes. So we are like 6 minutes into the game. We have a lot of archer, horsemen together. We have a lot of gold as well because collecting the taxes. Look at that. The gold is crazy. Now that we have a huge army, and most likely you will have a huge army, I will start making units for a little bit. And I'm gonna send some villagers forward. I'm gonna make sure that I have at least 8 on wood or 10 on wood. That's even better, having 10 on wood. And I always want to get to the wood close where I can have this aura, right? I'm not gonna replace it yet. So I'm gonna look for my opponent's resources where I can go. I mean, here is fine, right? So we're gonna go that way. I'm bringing those villagers. And I'm gonna build a Barbican right here. So the reason for this delayed Song Dynasty, that you're gonna have a crazy amount of unit, right? And you can just drop a Barbican wherever you want to. You can just plan your Barbican placement and just put it down. And after that, we are not switching to Chiganyu. We are still making archers. The reason behind that, because Chiganyu will eat our gold, and we don't want that to be eaten, right? And you know what is the funny thing with this build? You can actually do this if you are floating with wood. If you have way too much wood, just do what I'm doing right now. And just keep making your units. Like, again, as I said, if you need to add different units like spearmen into your composition, then feel free to add spearmen as well. You can even build a blacksmith. But your main goal with this build, to be annoying as hell, right? To build a Barbican on your opponent. Just like that. And then at the same time, slowly aging out to the next stage. You can get your blacksmith upgrades as well, because you're gonna get a lot of tax. You're getting tax on the lumber camp, on your mill, inside the buildings. And you're just getting all the juicy gold that you need. You have an annoying Barbican on the enemy. And now you can even age up at home. Because we are really into this age up. So there are two options you can do. You can continue making units and be aggressive and just be annoying around your opponent, even ramp push if needed. Or you can just go home a little bit, age up, switch to Palace Guard, switch to Knights if needed, switch to Crossbow, or you can just keep making pure archers, like Archer Palace Guard. And this is the reason why the first mill goes to the berries, because when you have way too much wood in your bank, you can just boost this one mill with the IO, right? And you have the villagers around that one mill. And this mill, don't forget, is getting boosted by the Imperial Academy influence. So all the time you are getting more and more taxes. And also getting up the berries. So now you can switch to Palace Guard, because you're gonna have the economy for that. You can even build a mosque, right, to collect the relics. And now you just need to realize where to put the villagers. Do we need more on gold? Then we put more on gold. We can even boost the gold now. So you can boost like one Imperial official on food, one on wood, and one on gold. And one of them just collecting the taxes all around your base. And what we did early on again. It was possible to do the Barbican Rush by making units in Feudal Age that doesn't cost gold. We got all the Imperial official, we got the better tax gathering as well. And you saw that, how crazy was my gold economy because of that. Because all the gold collecting. The taxation went hardcore on it. And now here on again, you can do whatever you want. You can make the unit type that you need to counter your opponent. But this is a really strong strategy and off method that you can do with the China. People usually don't do that because they are doing professional scout. But again, as I said, we don't need to do professional scout for a very strong Chinese bomb versus one gameplay. Right? So yeah, from here on, you need to collect the relics. You can make whatever siege. You can make the nest of bees, ram, spring gold from your astronomical clock tower. You just make the counter you need to your opponent, and just be annoying all around his base. You can keep making archers, upgrade your archers. You can even go to deers now because you have the map control. He's stuck inside his base dealing with the Barbican. So yeah, that's how the Chinese can be played in a fun way. I wanted to say fun way. So in a fun way, thank you so much for listening to this unique Chinese guide. Wow!